Hi, I'm Jamie. Who are you?
Hi, Jamie. It's Shannon. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking also. It's quite more busy than it has been in the past. I mean, we had some time off and more downtime during December and Christmas, and now that we're back at it, my goodness.
Yeah, now my calendar is just so busy, and up until now, it's just been crazy. So many calls, and before it was so much slower, and I had a lot of downtime, and now it's just so much crazier. I don't understand.
I hear ya. Hey, I have a couple questions I wanted to ask you. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. Well, as you know, now that Christmas is over, it's time for taxes, and so I've started the process of going through all of my paperwork needed because I have an appointment scheduled with my accountant at the end of the month, and I've yet to receive my 1099 from you guys. So I wanted to double check and see what the status was and if they'd been mailed yet and what information you had with that.
Oops.
99 from you guys. So I wanted to double check and see what the status was and if they'd been mailed yet and what information you had with that.
Um, my accountant had some concerns.
Check and see what the status was and if they'd been mailed yet and what information you had with that.
Okay, I have to look at my account and see what's going on. I used a different system this time than last time, so before it sent out really quick, but I'll have to look and see. What's the name of the accountant again, please?
Sure thing. It's Hamilton, spelled Hamilton.
Thank you. Let me just go ahead and look real
No
quick.
problem.
Okay. It's still processing, but it should be done by the end of next pay period.
Great. Okay. Is that a definite that it's going to be mailed out next week, or is that more tentative depending on how processing goes?
Um, Oops. Hang on.
Okay. Is that a definite that it's going to be mailed out next week, or is that more tentative depending on how processing goes?
Yeah, I'm gonna mail them electronically tomorrow, so it should be, pretty fast. Um, I can't, mm, electronically tomorrow, not on paper, so it should be a lot better than, if I had mailed them in a letter.
Okay, let's go ahead and do both because I do have that appointment scheduled with my accountant, and I know that I do have some leeway between now and then, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So here's what I'd like to do. If one, I moved this last weekend, so I need my address changed in the system. So when you are done processing, that 1099 can be sent to me. And then the second thing is, if I can give you my I moved this last weekend, so I need my address changed in the system. So when you are done processing, that 1099 can be sent to me. And then the second thing is, if I can give you my email address, and then you can send me the electronic copy.
Oh, you got a new home. That's exciting, but yeah, let me look here at your account. Um, what's your new
So the
address?
old address is
Oh,
1126 Sunrise Court. Do you need the city, state, and zip? Okay,
yes,
so
please.
that should be San Francisco, California, 91219.
Yeah, that's what we have here. So what is your new address then, please?
Sure. New address is 4240 Glacial Park Drive. And okay. And then that is in Rosemond. That's spelled Rosemond, California.
Rosmand?
So neither.
Oh,
I'll spell it again for
okay.
you. Rose, like the rose, a flower, and then Mond.
Uh, it's together,
Yep,
it's not a
one word.
space.
So the state is California, and the zip is 95127.
Okay, perfect. I hope that we can do it faster with your new address, like tomorrow, but I'm not really sure if the letter's already been sent out to your old address. Um, where do you? I don't know what she said there.
I I will do that right after we get off this phone call. I've got all my paperwork ready to. I've filled the paperwork out and I'm ready to turn it into the post office. Just haven't made it quite there yet.
Yeah, I know life is crazy, so that's fine. Ready to write your email down?
Awesome. So it's my first name, Shannon, dot Hamilton, dot 19475 at gmail.com.
Yeah, so we'll send it electronically and send you all the information so that you have it ready.
I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, I'm happy to do it.
Great. Okay, so I have another question not related to taxes. Um, with it being a more busy season now and things are picking up, I did want to double check in, or I wanted to check in on a few things. First, I'm grateful for the amount of work that you've been giving me, but I did have a couple questions as far as how scheduling goes. I'm noticing that my appointments are coming in where I may have one appointment that's at one side of the valley in the morning and then another appointment further later on in the afternoon at the opposite end of the valley, and I don't really have enough time to go home between those appointments, so I'm having to drive across town to get to that next appointment, but I have a significant amount of downtime before those appointments happen. And so I'm just curious how scheduling on your end works and how you divvy up the assignments on a daily basis for the interpreters that work for the agency. I'm definitely not wanting to come across as not being appreciative of what I'm getting, but sometimes the travel time and the distance and time between those appointments can be a little challenging for me. So if you could shed some light on that, that would be great.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Many people ask me about that. Um, so I'll tell you how it works. It's just depending on who's available where and when, and we just match it up with your schedule basically. So if you're available at that time, then it's gonna, put that on there based off your information. Um, so how far do you have to travel?
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Or I can change your travel time? Yeah, that's no problem. I'll put that down in here and put that information in
Okay.
the system. Okay, I added that in there. So is there any information, or I put the information for your travel in there. Sometimes it takes a long time, but if you're sick or whatever, anything, just whatever your location is, it does limits to that. So,
No limitations at all. Like I told you when I originally started working with you, you are my sole employer, and I enjoy the freelance world. And my schedule is very, very flexible. I have all day availability. I was just becoming a little concerned of the distance I was traveling to and from appointments and having to sit and wait when, if I'm available and sitting and waiting for an appointment, I would love to be utilized and be at another appointment if that's possible. So no, there's no travel limitations. Time-wise, I'm open and available to whatever you need me for.
okay, but I'll help the information and maybe we can fix your schedule a little bit and make it so you're, utilized everywhere. Okay, yeah, so I added that. Thank you. Was there any other questions that you had?
Yeah, I just wanted to share a little piece of feedback. I recently had an appointment the other day up at the university, and I thoroughly enjoyed the team that I worked with. I don't know if she's part of our agency or not. Her name was Catherine, and there was, between her and I and the client that we were interpreting for, I thought that the assignment went over really, really well. The client actually was a pleasure to work with, and so I don't know if you ever receive feedback at all, but just wanted to put that out there that it was a great assignment. Catherine and I really clicked as a team. We were able to deliver the message accurately and professionally, and if I ever do have the opportunity to work with her again in the future, I would love to have that be a possibility.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so happy that you guys worked out together. It's really important to have a good team, and yeah, I'm so excited about that. What was your last
Let me think. I actually wrote it down. Let me
where was
check
the
my
last
planner.
appointment?
Yeah, it was Catherine Murray.
Oh, her last name. Yeah, let me just look and see if you guys can work together again.
Let's see, what day is it
What day
today?
was
It's
that?
Tuesday, so that would have been last Wednesday. What day was that? I don't even know.
It's fine. I'll look it up. Let me see, and I'll find it. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Catherine Murray. Yeah, she does work for this agency. Yeah, if you want to work with her as a team again, yeah, I can. That's really funny because why is it funny? Yeah, I can see you guys both working together really well. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. Yeah, like I said, I think we all felt really good about everything that had happened in that assignment, and that's ultimately what we want, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I really, really appreciated you taking the time to chat with me. I know this kind of went on longer than I had expected, but I appreciate you sending over the electronic document for my taxes and, responding to my feedback about appointments and sharing the information that you did about the client. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for all your help.
Yeah, anytime. I'm always happy to help with anything, whatever you need. Just call me anytime. We can talk forever. It's important that we, communicate and we're on the same page. Okay? Thank you for everything. And the taxes and everything.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Thank
day,
you.
Jamie.